Major League Baseball's Baseball America Top 10 Prospects list for the Texas Rangers minor league system has current Mavericks catcher Jose Trevino penciled in as the Major League Rangers starting catcher in 2019. The 23-year-old Trevino is a California League All-Star. He was a sixth-round selection by the Texas Rangers in the 2014 draft out of Oral Roberts University. Out of Corpus Christi, Texas, Jose Trevino tied the Texas state record for home runs with 25 his senior year at John Paul II High School. Jose Trevino started the second half of the Cal League campaign with a 12-game hitting streak.
Now we're a few games into the second half. What is the mindset?
You know, just handling what we can handle. Just keep getting better every day. I mean, that's pretty much our goal. I mean, everybody's goal is to play in the big league, so in order for us to do that, we got to get better every day.
Is it a mixed feeling? I mean, would you like to be here in September for the playoffs, or is everyone's goal to say, hey, you know what, I can't wait for that call to be advanced?
No, I mean, I love to win, so anywhere I can win, I'd love to be. So, a great group of guys right here, and I love to be with them. They're awesome. So,
what message do you have to some of the younger players? You're a youngster yourself, but some of the youngsters players, we are not even into the dog days of August. There is a lot of the toughest part of the season yet ahead.
I think it's all mental, to tell you the truth. I mean, once you get into those dog days, last year, knowing my first year, but it was all mental. It was a battle. It was a boxing match.
Wow.
It was who's going to give in first, who has better stuff, who's better mentally. So,
does that really apply to pitchers in that you've got to be encouraging and let these guys trust in you? You know, you've got to run around third, trust me, throw that breaking pitch, I'll block it.
Yeah, no, I try to get that in their heads every game, you know, just don't be afraid to throw anything. See, I block it, I don't mind it being on, like, me. If I miss it, it's on me. Like, go ahead, like, it's okay. Like, I don't mind it being on me if that tying run comes in and scores from third base because I missed the block. But the thing is, I try not to let it happen. I try to prepare myself so that when that time comes, it's not a big deal. I just get there and do what I have to do.
Congratulations on the All-Star experience. Tell us about the All-Star experience.
It was great. It was fun. San Diego was awesome. Seeing DeMerit hit a couple home runs off the big boat was awesome too. I had a couple buddies that I knew from the other teams also was pretty awesome. But overall, it was a great time. Xavier Nady was one of the best guys that you could be around. He's an amazing guy. The whole Lake Elsinore staff was amazing too. So it was a good time being with all those great players.
You have consistently probably improved week in, week out, or stayed consistent as much as anybody else. What's the secret? I mean, you're not a streak hitter, but you've got one going right now.
Just going out there and, you know, just playing the game, preparing myself to play every day, staying locked in mentally every pitch, don't take a pitch off. You know, like I said before, just staying strong mentally over the pitcher. That's it.
Do you lead the league in bloop singles?
I don't know. I'll take it, though. I mean, I'll take 150 of them if they come like that.
Well, what really impressed me, you had a pop-up to short center. It fell, and you were on second base. You do lead the league in hustle.
I will make sure I do that for sure. I don't want to give in to anything. So anytime I get a chance to get an extra base or anything, I'm going to do it.
Break us down on some of these pitchers. Cole Wiper came through with a huge stopper performance in stopping a 4-game skid. And when he's on, what do we see?
You're going to see his power fastball there. His breaking ball is going to be there. His changeup's going to be there too. He's a great pitcher. He's going to be a great pitcher in the future. I feel like lets his stuff work and just goes out there and takes over the game. He has a chance to shut down some really good teams.
24-year-old Adam Quintana pitches closer to home than any other high desert pitcher. Adam Quintana is from Fontana. The 6'2", 225-pound Quintana attended San Bernardino's San Gorgonio High School.
Adam has at times looked like the ace of the staff. What's Adam got?
Some angle on his fastball, man. I mean, some guys are like, dude, where's that ball coming from? That coming from the skies? He stays consistent with his fastball and his curveball. He's going to be all right. His changeup's always going to be there. So I feel like Adam is a good piece for us.
When Adam is on, what do we expect to see from you as a starting pitcher out on the mound?
Just trying to throw strikes, using all my off speed early and try to get hitters off their timing and stuff like that.
Is that an answer to the question as to what you are working on most? Is the off-speed pitch the hardest to try to master?
Yeah, my curveball has been a little shaky here and there, but definitely working on it, trying to throw strikes with it more.
You're involved in a 6-man rotation, which is a little unusual. At least you do know when you're going to throw. Advantages and disadvantages of a 6-man rotation?
Advantages, you have one more day to work on more stuff that you need to work on. And just having a good routine in between your starts.
What is your routine? What do you do on day 2, 3, 4, and 5 leading up to your next start?
Usually the day after I throw, I just take it easy. Maybe depending on how my arm's feeling. If I'm feeling okay, I'll just go ahead and throw like 90 feet. And then day 3 is usually when I throw my my side. So, and then day 4, depending on how my arm is after my side, if I feel good, then I'll stretch it out a little bit. And then usually the day before I throw, I kind of just relax and try not to do too much.
Traditionally, baseball pitchers in major league organizations and minor league organizations used to run the daylights out of pitchers. Running was part of the routine. Is that one of the things the Texas Rangers do?
Yes, of course. I usually do my long distance run right after I throw. And then after the days, I kind of just ease on into going into a 60-yard run or 30-yard, just depending on how my body is.
Adam Quintana was named the Heart of America Athletic Conference 2015 Pitcher of the Year in his only season at Peru State College in Nebraska. This is his 2nd season of pro ball.
Adam, how would you define or describe the difference between commanding your pitches and having control?
Controlling, I feel like you're able to throw it in the general area, and commanding is throwing it exactly where you want it and how you want to throw it and mixing it up like that.
And at any count, probably.
Yes, at any count, of course.
What's the mindset of this team? I mean, it was tremendous. It was huge winning the first half. Takes all the pressure off. What's the mindset of this team as we get started with the second half?
We got to repeat what we did on the first half. Keep playing hard and just trying to win games.
You are closer to home than any of the other Mavericks. Advantage? I mean, do you have a cheering section each time you're out there?
Oh, yeah, of course. I always have my family. I have a big family, so they always try to make it when they can.
Thanks for these comments, Adam. Good luck on your next start.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, nice job. Ariel Jurado, probably right now the ace of the staff. You pretty much know what to expect when he's out there.
I love catching the kid, man. He's still young, still got a lot to learn as well, all of us, but I feel like he's one of the better guys on the staff that you know what you're going to get out of him consistently. You're going to get the 5 innings. You're going to get him to compete. Just that's all he needs to do is compete, and if his stuff's not working that day, he'll find a way. That's what's good about Jurado. He's a really good pitcher, really bright future.
The latest addition to the Mavericks starting rotation is Tyler Davis, who made his first Mavericks start May 20th against Lancaster, striking out 10 in 5 innings. Tyler Davis is 23, selected by the Texas Rangers in the 23rd round, 2015.
Tell us about him.
He's going to locate on you. No matter where it's at, he's going to locate on you. And if he's not locating, he's going to find a way to get you out. He competes. I mean, I can't say enough about Davis, man. A really good pitcher, really fun to work with, too. Love catching him.
You've got a lot of talent coming out of the bullpen and a huge save. I mean, when you win one-run ball games, big defensive play. A thing that runs through my mind is the double play you got when there was interference on you trying to make the throw. So some breaks getting out of innings, but the relief pitchers and the closers actually have really done their job.
Yeah, no, they've been really good. Just trying to stay on them one pitch at a time. It's on their time. It's no rush when we get to those later innings. So it's all about them at that point, and trying to slow things down and take it one pitch at a time is what's best, is what they're going to do.
I know Hojo had a visit with all of the players, had a meeting leading up to the end of the first half, and I think there were about 11 games to go, and things obviously turned out really well. Has he addressed anything as a team, a similar type of meeting? I mean, you guys had some rough spots, and the 4 in a row with a loss. Was that within the team to take care of that, or did he address it?
It was just us. I mean, we were out there, we were playing well. The ball didn't roll our way. It's baseball, and I think as we play here at home, we play away, you know, it's just getting to those dog days, like you said before, and just keep going. Try to stay consistent. Come out. If you have 50%, give 50%. If you have 100, give 100. You know, just keep on giving what you have, and then let everybody else build into that.
Do you have individual goals as we get into the second half of this season, or is everything team-oriented?
Team-oriented. I want to win as much as anybody else. I love winning, and I won't stop loving it. I mean, I love to win, but I know how to lose. So if that makes sense, but I don't like to lose. So hopefully we come out of here with another ring.
I've covered the Mavericks since 1991, the first year they were here. If there's any catcher I would tell young catchers to watch and try to emulate, it is Jose Trevino. What would you tell young ball players who are catchers? What do they need to do? What do they need to learn? And any advice to them?
It's a given position. It's not about us. It's about the guy on the mound. It's about your teammates. It's about taking care of everybody else. And then when the time comes for you to shine, block a ball in the dirt, throw somebody out, you do it. And you do it as much as you can, because you got to be tough back there. I mean, you're going to get beat up. You're going to have your bumps and your bruises, but you got to remember it's not about you. It's about the guy on the mound, and you give as much as you can to him. You try to keep him as straight as long as possible. But this is, you know, hitting is a whole different thing. You know, it's going to be, you're going to hit. Once your at-bat's over, you get in the dugout. And once you put on that first clip on your catcher's gear, you're a catcher now, and you worry about that.
Thank you for these comments. Excellent interview. Good luck
you.
tonight and the rest of the
Appreciate
way.
it. Thank you so much.
Good. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Nice job.
That Baseball America projected Texas Rangers lineup for 2019 has 2016 Mavericks pitcher Luis Ortiz as the number 3 starter. The 20-year-old Ortiz made 6 starts for High Desert in 2016, establishing a .262 earned run average and winning 3 of 5 decisions, striking out 28 in 27 innings. The 6'3", 230-pound Luis Ortiz was a Rangers first-round draft pick out of Sanger, California high school in 2014. 2015 Maverick Lewis Brenson is the projected starting center fielder for the 2019 Rangers. Brenson, now 22, hit .337 with 13 home runs in 54 games with High Desert in 2015. 2015 Mavericks first baseman Ronald Guzman is Baseball America's projected starting first baseman for the Texas Rangers in 2019. Guzman, also currently 22, hit .277 with 9 home runs in 107 games with High Desert in 2015.